I just wanted to tell you how much we appreciate you joining us this evening as we honor our most deserving Spirit of Life recipients, Karen and Buster Friedman. They truly represent the very best and dedicated volunteers of our community and the very essence of our Spirit of Life Award. The video you are about to see is brief, but very informative as to who we are and what we do. Since some of you attending tonight's event may not be that familiar with 7 Acres, I think you will see that our video speaks for itself. Words and pictures which depict the quality of life and care that we are able to provide our residents because of your support. Sharing your work, your wisdom, and of course your financial support make it possible for us to care for the frail residents of our community who can no longer care for themselves. If our residents could be here this evening, they would express their profound thanks for everything you do for them. So without further ado, please sit back and relax for a minute as we tell you the story about our community safe haven for all those in need. Thank you.
What began more than 70 years ago as a small Jewish home for the aged has developed into one of the largest and most respected geriatric centers in the country. 7 Acres Jewish Senior Care Services has become a home where our elders are cared for in a compassionate setting. Today, with 305 beds, 7 Acres is the largest nonprofit long-term care facility in Houston.
My husband was 60 years old, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, although I think it began many years before. He lost most of his balance, so he was falling a lot. I had to start bathing him, changing him, and it got to be so difficult leaving him at home. The doctor said, you just can't take him home, you can't take care of him anymore. It was never in question where he would go. It was always 7 Acres.
My father had a very bad fall in New York down the stairs and was hospitalized, and my mother just said, you know what, we're coming to you. He was with me for about 5 weeks, and then he said, you know, maybe I should try the medallion. You know, I don't need to be living on top of you all this time. And of course I was thrilled because being an employee at 7 Acres and being involved with 7 Acres, I knew a lot of wonderful things about the medallion.
7 Acres Jewish Senior Care Services is a nonprofit multi-service agency caring for those aged and chronically ill who will require a protective environment regardless of race, religion, national origin, or financial status. We are certified and licensed and accept Medicare, Medicaid, and private pay. 7 Acres emphasizes individualized care within distinct levels of care that include short-term skilled nursing, long-term care, assisted living, hospice, and Alzheimer's dementia care in its Alexander Greenberg building, one of the largest of its kind in the country. Our skilled nursing program allows for those in need of rehabilitation to stay a short time, get better, and then go home. Our seamless system of care makes it possible for those who cannot go home to stay for long-term care or move to assisted living. This skilled care program offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies. As the next generation of care for the community's senior and disabled, we provide full-time medical services with an on-site geriatric physician and nurse practitioners 5 days a week and on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We also maintain a full medical suite for dentistry, podiatry, dermatology, and ophthalmology. With outstanding medical services, superb nursing personnel, an outstanding recreational therapy program, ancillary staff of over 400, and the caring attention from hundreds of volunteers, the residents of 7 Acres and the Medallion can be assured of receiving the most comprehensive and compassionate care available. 7 Acres also endeavors to keep people within the community as long as possible through various outreach programs, such as the Geriatric Health Outreach Services Program. We are committed to staff education and service through the Lou Lewis Educational Symposium. For the past 4 years, the annual Elder Age Houston educational workshops have welcomed over 1,000 individuals from throughout the community to participate in free educational symposiums on various topics of aging. The Medallion Jewish Assisted Living Residence is located adjacent to 7 Acres on the beautiful Pauline Stern Wolf campus. The Medallion was built on the strength and foundation of having a bridge that allows seniors to age in place. We offer a continuum of care that gives seniors the services they need while maintaining their dignity, quality of life, and a sense of independence. This innovative approach to assisted living combines beautiful housing, around-the-clock assisted care, and an extensive array of programs designed to meet the needs of those who require assistance.
What's wonderful is that 7 Acres provides this short-term care and gets him back to what he was, back out into the community again. It was such a natural jump for us to have him here, of course, for therapy again. We even kept his apartment at the Medallion because we're so hopeful that with the kind of rehab they do here at 7 Acres, we're hoping he will be here short-term again. I take a lot of comfort knowing that 7 Acres skilled nursing is here for him.
You know, we see the smile on his face when he sees the nurses because he recognizes them and they're his caregivers and he knows them and he knows that he's well taken care of. And frankly, we know that he's so well taken care of that I can sleep at night. This has just been the most wonderful thing that's for our family because taking care of an Alzheimer's patient at home is quite difficult, especially in his stages of it.
I love you.
Love you.
I love you too. I love you.
I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for joining us this evening to celebrate this adventure in group living that we call 7 Acres. We are so pleased that you are taking this journey with us, a journey which gets very personal to all of us, as many of you in the audience know that at some point in time, 7 Acres will touch someone in your family, a parent, a friend, a spouse, or a loved one. It is what we do every day under sometimes very difficult circumstances. So when it storms at your home, you can rest assured that our community's home will always have a light on for all those in need. Once again, thank you for coming this evening to honor our parents in such a wonderful and generous way.
Our mission today is to be a place where our elderly can continue to live full, active, and meaningful lives with the dignity they deserve, even when their financial resources have been depleted. It is a sacred responsibility to provide our elders with the opportunity to spend their later years in a warm, caring, and secure environment within an atmosphere dedicated to the 5th commandment to honor your father and your mother.